Game Master Tips number 24. Stop ignoring players. Hey, what's up, Choombas? This episode of Game Master Tips is all about you not ignoring your players. If you've seen previous episodes of the Game Master Tips or the GM Roundtable, where we discuss, problem players or difficult gameplay situations, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Some players are just, shy and quiet, and they just don't engage in the gameplay, or they're scared to engage. And then some players, they just dominate that, you know what I mean? They monopolize the gameplay. They're not scared of it, and they're all about it. But before I get into how to remedy that situation and what I mean by ignoring the players, let me first give a shout out to some of my supporters on Patreon. I started up the Cyberpunk Uncensored Patreon, a bunch of months ago, and I've been getting lots of support. I really appreciate it. It's the reason I keep creating content. It's literally the fuel on my fire, and I love it. One of the things I have on there is giving shout outs to some of the supporters, and that's what I want to take a moment to do. William Huddleston, Naomi Madlass, both of them play in the monthly ongoing gameplay that I do for Cyberpunk Uncensored. Nino Gaming, who also streams and plays. You can see him on the Wandering DM channel. He also does a bunch of other gameplay. Check him out. Leaded Coffee. Michael Edmonds, a.k.a. Kira. He plays as part of the GM Reservoir Panda weekly gameplay. Chris Anderson, Dolan Pondsmith. Yep, that's a Pondsmith. And she's an artist. If you go to the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord server, you can see the Dolan Pondsmith channel that we created so she can showcase her art. Go check that out. Steve Barr of Sirenscape being an official sponsor of Cyberpunk Uncensored. And in fact, their shirt just came in recently. I love their logo. I'm excited to rock this on some videos. So shout out to Steve Barr. Matt James, a.k.a. GM Reservoir Panda. You can check out his gameplay every Friday and Sunday on Cyberpunk Uncensored on the Twitch, and then VOD on the YouTube. Revolver Gray and Samurai Mac. Again, thank you all so much for the support on Patreon. Anybody else interested, go check out Cyberpunk Uncensored on Patreon. I'm sure I'll put the link in the description. Bunch of cool things that you can get involved with, whether creating NPCs for the live streams, exclusive video chats, channels on the Discord, shout outs, all that good stuff. Check it out. Okay, back to GM tips. Like I said, sometimes you end up as a GM ignoring players, and it's not your fault. Sometimes the player is quiet and scared to engage, and sometimes other players are just dominating and monopolizing the time, so other players aren't really able to get into it. You know what I mean? There's an easy way to fix that situation, and it's called initiative. A lot of people use initiative when going into combat, as you should, but not a lot use it outside of combat, and that's what I'm here to tell you to do. Use initiative all the time. It is an amazing tool. It doesn't only need to control combat. Whether you're in a room, in a scene where the players are, searching for something, or they're in a shop, restaurant, or out in the street, and they're talking and engaging with an NPC, whatever they're doing outside of combat, you can use initiative, have everybody roll initiative, and then that's the order that everyone gets a moment to talk to the NPC, to search the room, to explain what they're doing in that scene during gameplay. And it basically allows every player to have their moment. If some players are quiet and shy and scared to interject, this allows them to. This gives them their moment to do it. They don't feel like they're stepping on toes. They're not being dominated by other players that are way confident and just, monopolizing the gameplay. Everybody gets their moment. You're basically taking initiative to say, okay, now what are you doing in this situation? Oh, okay, that's what you're doing. That's what you said. Okay, now what are you doing this? Okay, now what are you doing? You basically get to go around the table and give everyone their moment. The same way that you would in combat, but in the rest of gameplay. And that will remedy the issue of ignoring certain players, regardless if it's from monopolizing the time or being too scared to get involved. Initiative is an amazing tool. Don't be scared to use it outside of combat. I hope your gameplay gets better with every session. If this video was helpful, please give it a like, give it a share. Make sure you check out all the links in the description. I would really love your support. All right, thanks so much, Choombas. I'll see you next time.